Give me a second to find this video. I'm going to be talking about this Eclipse Gateway, which is finally here. I'm really excited to be doing this video. Give me a second to find it and share it out. We have a powerful energy that is amazing for lots of different things, especially clearing old issues. I'm going to do a little bit of an energy report and chakra cards today. Give me a second to share this out. If you're just finding me, do the same. I always need you guys to help share my videos out. I am constantly Facebook banned from any groups that I do not admin. So take a second to share this out. I'm about to get started. I'm going to be talking about the eclipse energies and how we can best use these energies. Alright, we have an amazing energy. I just did a video talking a little bit about these geomagnetic energies and the third eye and what is kind of going on. A lot of you guys might be feeling sleepy from this eclipse. If you guys are feeling really tired, this is a sign that you might have more third eye work to do. A lot of times these incoming energies will have kind of a produce more melatonin effect on your third eye. So if you're feeling extra sleepy, you guys might want to be working on your third eyes more so that you can handle these incoming ascension energies. They're only going to continue to amplify as we go through this ascension process. You can really see an increase in the incoming energies coming to this planet since like 2012. Going into this ascension, and you can tell that we're kind of in the tail end of what's going on in terms of the physical body, the upgrade process. So there are a lot of people that are kind of getting a late start in this ascension. The people that are choosing to sleep still and not really consciously aware of this process. I believe it helps a lot when you're consciously aware that this planet is kind of going through a lot of energy shifts, because we have to really do the internal work. We have to, detox, purify, let go of the spiritual garbage. A lot of people, I talked about this earlier, are having a lot of old issues surface with this Chiron retrograde. We have several planets in retrograde, and Chiron retrograde is bringing up old issues, old wounds, things that you thought you had cleared. But, I see a lot of people still having a lot of blockages, and it's becoming apparent when we're trying to manifest things, whether it is love, work type stuff, anything. These things are kind of part of our programming and things that we need to release. There's a lot going on with the physical body right now. These eclipses are huge for our spiritual evolution and, the activations that they hold and what is going on. We're having a lot of work happen to the physical body right now and our etheric body right now. This is really about stepping into these new divine blueprints and kind of into our divine essence right now. We can tell that this ascension is doing a lot to the physical body. We're losing density. We're becoming lighter. As you guys are becoming more and more spiritually sensitive, things might be starting to bother you more, whether it's like people with low frequencies, control dramas, toxic things, toxic situations. They should be, it should be harder and harder to handle any type of low vibe, toxic type of things. This is about us untangling ourselves from these things. A lot of things are coming up for closure right now. Old lessons, old doors that we need to shut to move forward with our ascension process. A lot of you guys have things to wrap up still, whether it is karmic loose ends, old experiences, old lessons. This is about letting go so that the old can collapse into the new. I see a lot of people are focused on the cabal and the old and politicians being arrested and everything like that. It is to take your focus from what you are creating in your own life. This has always been, the grand distraction occurring around here. Things to shift your focus from your own life, the new earth, things that you're creating. It's really important that we stop looking at the old and what is occurring and stay focused on the now, the future, where we're headed with this ascension. This is an amazing energy for clearing obstacles, getting rid of things in your way, healing old programming. It's really going to shift you inward too as we continue into these retrogrades and past this eclipse this week. A lot of you guys are feeling a need to, really focus on yourself, your own lessons, what's going on within. My link is above. I've been doing a lot of amazing Akashic readings. I'm just going to throw it out there. I now have a new scheduler on this page so that if you need me for anything like an appointment, you can just literally hit the button and it will book me for, pretty much any time. I'm usually around. You guys can see that with my little calendar app now on my page, which is, I'm getting used to it, right? I'm getting used to it. So I have that little app hooked up to this page now if you guys need me. This energy is huge on pushing you into your purpose. I talked about this yesterday, where so many people are thinking that the 3D matrix and the material is their purpose. Their role here, our ego role that we're playing, really has nothing to do with our soul purpose and what would have led us here. We're doing this spiritual ascension and we're all going to play a really big role in that. So it's really important that you guys are finding your deeper purpose, your spiritual abilities, unlocking your potential, really getting into what are you doing here and why are you here during this time. Many of you guys, if you're not already on a mission, will be at some point in time, and it's really important to, delve more into what has led you here as a soul. Why did you volunteer to incarnate here during this time? What did you agree to help with for your mission, for your purpose? Why are you here? So this is really going to, this energy, put us more into alignment with our deeper spiritual purpose, who we are. If you guys are needing help with that, you guys know I can go into your records and give you a lot of information. My link is above if you need me. Highly recommending you guys check out my classes. We have people that are like, oh, I can't do that. I would really recommend investing in yourself during this time, working on your own energy, going inward, detoxing more, purifying more, doing the inner work, starting to meditate if you're not already. Bethany Ken, good. We're working on our third eye today. Like I said, this eclipse does amazing things to your third eye. It will create a reset and, pretty much launch a lot of melatonin off in it, activating a lot of you on a cellular kind of level. Keep working on your third eye. It's something that's going to continue to keep expanding our psychic awareness. Michelle Morphy, good morning. You're working on your third eye. Openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. People don't want to learn. I read a post this morning about how, in order to learn, then you have to go to a master. Your ego doesn't like that, right? In order to really learn, you might have to find a master and study under them. And our ego likes to think we know everything on every level. Keep on working on learning. Gretchen Hyatt, good morning. You're working on your solar plexus, self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. And we have a lot to come back to in terms of self-love. This is what our entire journey is about. And you know how I know? Because there's so many karmic experiences still occurring. The whole point of a karmic experience is to teach us to love ourselves enough to leave in a basic way. Yes, that when we're not being treated right, or being respected in the way that we should, then we should have enough self-love to do what's best for ourselves. Because you notice not everyone else is, right? It's really important that you're working on self-love, integrating all your aspects. Barb Howard, good morning. You're working on your sacral, sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. Keep working on your sacral. It's really important that we realize that is the chakra, that is the seat of our life force energy. So we need to bring more of this life force energy into our bodies. We can do that by staying recharged, meditation, doing more of what lights us up. Mallory Lane, good morning. You're working on your root chakra, possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. Keep working on your root chakra and letting go of fear. Let's see. Itzel Mijia, you're working on your sacral, pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Keep working on your sacral chakra. Annette Wilson, good morning. Thank you for sharing it. You're working on your solar plexus, Annette. Personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. And it's been, a huge topic around here. Boundaries and And, you know, coming into our empowerment. Jody Love, you're working on your solar plexus. Responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. And I know there's a lot of, you know, victim programming in the third dimension, but it wasn't meant to be like this. This was meant to be a journey of empowerment. You know, finding our inner power on every level. Let's see. Lisa Lassard. You're working on your throat chakra. Creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. And, you know, I do live videos almost every day, and I have a hard time doing these videos during retrograde every time. It can kind of block us in terms of the throat chakra and communication. Make sure you guys aren't having miscommunication issues going off with this retrograde. Jaspinder Sindhu. You're working on your throat chakra. Keep finding your voice. Find your truth. It's really powerful in this. Hadara Parish. Divine consciousness. You're working on your crown chakra. Interconnection, expansion, oneness, light. Lynn Marie. You're working on your root chakra. Physical health, vitality, strength, body image, balance. Ask the dragons to assist you with that. She just did a dragon class. Make sure that you're asking the dragons to assist you with anything that you need help with too. We have a lot of help interdimensionally, and people have kind of been closed off to that. We all have angels, guides, galactic teams, right? We have a lot of the interdimensional entities that are here to assist us with this ascension. Make sure you guys are asking for more help. If you guys, you know, need assistance in how to work with these energies, I do tons of different classes and different energies. You know, I do medium classes, dragon classes, unicorn reiki, you name it. Selena Cochran, you're working on your sacral, relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. We've had a lot of things that have been blocking us from our relationships for a while. It's time to let these things go. These insecurities, the things that have been blocking us from those divine connections. Dalo Machiavelli Business. You're working on your crown chakra. Faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Have faith, have trust in the universe. It's not easy here, and the reason why is because we're meant to come into our abilities. So we have this learning environment that is going to push us to, you know, grow into these abilities that we came with on every level. Use your abilities more. Lisa Cleveland. You're working on your crown chakra. Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. Sabrina McKay, good morning. You're working on your throat chakra. Communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, connection. Jackie Collada, good morning. You're working on your solar plexus, gut instincts, intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. Keep following your own internal intuition. A lot of you guys that are getting the solar plexus card are very empathic. You're taking in a lot of energies like a sponge, right? We don't realize we're like cells in the body, and we're always exchanging vibrations, frequencies, information. And a lot of times we need to keep our energy clear so we're not walking around in other people's energetic muck in a basic kind of way, right? Make sure you're keeping your own energy clear. My favorite way is salt baths, meditation, recharging alone, spending time in nature. Let's see. Janine Zakar Zawoski. You're working on your throat chakra. Honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. And a lot of ways we kind of got shut down in that chakra. Of course, it keeps us closed and blocked off from the fifth dimension when we lose our voice. This is about finding our truth, finding our voice on so many levels. Keep working on your throat chakra. Let's see, Mallory Lane, good morning. Throat chakra, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, assertiveness. Shuri Arquat, you're working on your third eye, guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. Lisa Cleveland, good morning. You're working on your solar plexus, your inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. It's Salamigia. Good morning. You're working on your sacral chakra, desires, goals, passion, cravings, and fulfillment. You're really working on stepping into that divine feminine essence too. On so many levels, there's such a difference between, being awake and being asleep around here energetically, and you're really starting to embody that, divine feminine energy. Sonia Furlong, you're working on your sacral, finances, money, power, generosity, and abundance. This is an amazing time to make huge shifts with your finances simply by staying positive, staying optimistic, right? Planting good seeds. It's the perfect energy for it. Christine Castrolon, you're working on your heart chakra, passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. And this is about removing the blockages that are blocking us from things like, our finances, love, anything, any kind of negative programming that is blocking us from manifesting to our full potential. Now is time to let it go. It's no longer serving us, this 3D programming that has convinced us that we're going to be sick and in lack and not having the things that we need. And it's time to step into that new 5D programming, these systems of abundance, of love, of having everything you need. Oh, sending out tons of pyramid vibes. Let's see, Martina Pillage, you're working on your sacral chakra, emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. A lot of you guys are energy sensitive, and you're feeling these energy shifts. You're feeling the energies coming in. And that's why, these institutions, will say, are very fast to be labeling people with things like mood disorders. And there must be something wrong with you and not the rest of the planet when you're feeling things extremely. When you're feeling things deeply, signs you may be a shaman or a healer. They love to cut us off from those feelings, but these are our spiritual senses, how we feel things. Regina Lali Morella, good morning. You're healing your root chakra, action, movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. If you guys are feeling unmotivated, time to step into action with your life. We have a lot of rebuilding to do. People are probably just starting to notice this. Let's see, Beverly Bandar. Time to get rid of things no longer serving you. Programming, people in your life. Just clearing space for the new. Beverly, third eye, visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. I'm sending lots of love out on this feed too. I've been feeling kind of withdrawn for the Mercury retrograde, but I had to get on here and send out a lot of love and good vibes. Rose Tinsley, you're working on your throat chakra, will, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. I found that when we strengthen our throat chakra, that it strengthens our manifesting. So, we have a lot of people that have been closed off from speaking and their voice. And I found that shuts us off from creating and manifesting. Keep working on your throat chakra. Kim Thomas, you're working on your heart chakra. Jeffrey Cahoe, you're working on your heart chakra. We're opening up to more empathy around here, more compassion, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. A lot of times people have become cut off from that flow because they're not giving and they're only expecting to receive. But I find the opposite is true, where there's a lot of people that are always giving and they're not receiving, and it cuts them off too. Giving and receiving should be a two-way exchange. Trisha Gold Taylor, good morning. You're working on your root chakra and family, belonging, community, culture, tribe. This eclipse energy is powerful in clearing old issues, especially with Chiron retrograde. We can really clear a lot of healing obstacles right now. It's really powerful for manifesting too. Carmen Price, you're working on your root chakra, grounding, nature, presence, practicability, and stability. Try to get outside more. Jackie Jones, and then I see trying to work out your purpose. If you guys are wondering, you guys can always set up a one-on-one on my site, like a Akashic reading. It would help. Jackie, You're working on your heart chakra, compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. Lisa Cleveland, good morning. You're working on your third eye, dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. Our third eye, once it comes online, is going to continue to expand too. Chanda Phillips, you're working on your crown chakra, intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. Catherine Needham, you're working on your heart chakra, emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, fluidity. Rebecca Budge, you're working on your third eye, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity. If anyone's working on their third eye, you guys know I do third eye activations. Maya Amisaviga, can't say it. You're working on your crown chakra, presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. This is all about finding deeper meaning in life, deeper connections, letting go of the mundane, finding and filling things that your soul craves. Slavanta Chair, you're working on your sacral chakra. We can always embody more of this energy. We can learn how to channel it, to harness it. Keep working on your sacral. Tammy Howell Reynolds, you're working on your third eye, insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. Keep working on your third eye. I see some new people on this feed. Make sure you guys like this page when you're done too. I'm always trying to put out a lot of good vibes from different places. Holly Asper, you're working on your third eye, intuition, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. Linda Griffiths, you're working on your root chakra, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Edwin Benito, sending lots of love. You're working on your solar plexus. Anyone who's getting the solar plexus card, you are like the super empaths. Resonates being on this feed, right? A lot of empathic souls. If you are identifying with that label as an empath, you're taking in a lot of energies that are not your own, right? So it's really important you're keeping your energy clear. Kimber Monticelli, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra. Let go of fear during this time. Amy Karan O'Connor, good morning. You're working on your heart chakra, forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Usually these are lessons in self-forgiveness, letting go. Because there is no separation between our past lessons and ourselves. That's the part that we don't realize in releasing these things. Lori Lynn Ludholm, you're working on your crown chakra. You have a really amazing violet flame energy in your aura. Make sure you're using it.